Hi, I'm Anna, the content creator for Marshall Communications, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite dishes, which is steamed mussels in wine. And according to James Beard, the godfather of American cooking, he says that the best mussels we have in our country come from Maine, and as a Mainer, I can attest to that. So this recipe is super easy. It takes 15 minutes to get onto the table, and all you really need to do is grab some mussels and an awesome loaf of crusty bread, and then you usually have all the other ingredients kind of lying around. Now, I normally make them with white wine, but I'm drinking rosé today, so I'm gonna use rosé. That's fine. We don't have to stress about the details. So I'm gonna show you the ingredients and what we're gonna do with them. So I have a shallot, but you can also use an onion. You don't have to be fancy here. Some garlic. I'm gonna use 3 to 4 cloves depending on how big they are because I love garlic. And then I got a couple pounds of awesome mussels, a beautiful loaf of sourdough, and then you need a little olive oil to fry the garlic and the shallot, and then you add the mussels and steam them with a cup of wine and some salt for 5 minutes. And then you top it with a little bit of butter and parsley, and then you serve it with slices of bread. And it's super easy. So let's get started. So I have my mise en place here. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of olive oil, like maybe a tablespoon, into a big pot and heat that up. And then I'm gonna add the garlic and the shallots, or onion if you're using onion, and sort of saute those until they're beginning to get fragrant, like a minute. And then I'm gonna add the wine and bring that to a simmer. Then I add some salt, like a half a teaspoon of salt, and the mussels, and then I put the lid on, and then I simmer that for 5 minutes. And if the mussels have opened up, they're done. And then you're gonna add the butter and some chopped parsley and give that a sort of swirl or shake in the pan. And then you can serve it. Ta-da! So let's do this. So I wanted to mention something. A sad mussel, also known as a mussel that you don't want to eat, won't open when it's cooked. So right now, here's a beautiful, happy, alive mussel, and it's closed, which is what you want it to be. But when you cook it, it'll open up. The ones that don't open up, or only open up like a little tiny bit, those are sad mussels, and we don't eat those. So, happy mussels, alive and closed, delicious and ready to eat, wide open. It's easy. I hope you enjoy this easy and quick to prepare meal because mussels are so good for you. They have lots of protein and vitamin B12 and omega-3s, which are anti-inflammatory, so that's awesome. For the whole recipe, click on the link below the video in the copy. Bon appetit. I hope you enjoy them.